so you go back up into the rec room. And like I said before, there's the door to the aft, door to the forefront, and then you've got the hatch going up.
Is it like stairs going up to this hatch?
It's more like a ladder that comes down.
How's the ship looking over there?
What now?
How's our ship looking over there?
Well, let me ask him. Mike, this is Cowboy. How's Savage One looking? If you have put a dent on her, remember what I told you.
Savage One is intact and safe. But now I don't know what kind of weaponry this Enterprise might have. I'm sure that they had some kind of weapons on him. But he does seem to be turning around.
Is he, well, I know you're not a pilot, but is he going into fighting maneuvers?
That would be my guess.
Hold on 1 second. Captain.
Yep.
I'm going to have to get over there.
Let's get up to the... Yeah, go ahead. Somehow. How are you going to do that? You're just going to jump out and float across space?
I am.
That's what I thought you were going to do.
I'm going to take one of those spinal columns that have the little jet on it. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, no, your spacesuit has propulsion on it.
Oh, well, then I'm going to do that then.
Did you not read that on there? The thick suit?
I didn't see propulsion on it, but I'll take your word for it.
10 minutes.
10 minutes propulsion.
All right.
Mike. Come in, Mike. Come in, Mike. Mike, come in.
Mike,
hey, look, are you combat trained, Mike?
About the same as most of you.
I'm very combat trained with my vessel. Hold on.
Can he fly and shoot at the same time? No, he can't do what you can do.
That's what I was afraid of.
Well, we can just
hold on 1 second. Hold on. Captain, do you want me to advise him to maintain a safe distance away from the Enterprise, but keep in time with it?
Well, if he's going to attack our ship, you think he's going to be able to pilot it good enough to keep away from him being attacked?
No, sir, I do not.
Then you have your answer.
10-4.
Good luck and Godspeed.
Mike, I'm going to be making an extra vehicular movement away from the Enterprise towards the Savage One. I would appreciate it if you were preparing for me to reach in and jump inside the old Bessie. So in other words, when I hit the airlock, it needs to be open to let me in.
Roger.
And the rest of us are going to try to make it to the cockpit to keep them from destroying y'all.
You guys will need to seal off this floor, because when I open this door...
Well, it's got two seals. I mean, what's up right there?
What do you mean?
The
bridge is broke loose.
The bridge is over on the other ship.
Right, but it still had two. He said we came through one, then we came through another. There's an airlock right there. Go on that side, and we'll...
Was there a double airlock, John?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay. 10-4. Good luck and Godspeed. And if you see me floating around in space, please pick me up.
Will do.
I'm going to open up the airlock. Close the airlock. Give it the old tunk, 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 tunk. Well, depressurize me, Captain.
There you go.
The SAT not that important. You feel like you have less pressure now?
Okay. just so we won't have to deal with this, give me 2 piloting checks.
All right. Davo. Well, I knew it was either you or me going to die first. I am a D10 plus 2.
That's 7 plus 2, so 9.
Okay. Do the next one.
That's an 8 plus 2 for 10.
Okay. You make it with no problem. You are the ace.
Damn, I'm good. All right, I'm going to go ahead
Float
and jump.
down, then get inside the bridge. With it doing this number, you're still able to
Climb up.
fly
Get
that little ship, your little suit right in there. Get right to the lock. Get in, no problem.
All right, you need to follow my directions exactly, Mike. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to jump in that seat, and I'm going to have 2 rail guns. I'm going to need you to load those rail guns as soon as I fire them. Is that
Okay,
completely understood?
basically what can happen is you've got a left gun, right gun. Both of those are currently loaded. You can fire those 2, and then he's only going to be able to load one of them at a time.
Exactly. That's what I was figuring. So be Johnny on the spot. When I fire one, you get ready to reload that one. When I fire the other one, you need to be running that way. I hope you got your breakfast early this morning because you're gonna have some Wheaties. It's gonna be a gold medal event. Let's go.
Cowboy.
10-4, Captain. I made it safe and sound.
Good. Don't blow us up.
10-4, I will not fire unless fired upon, sir. I will fire in defense of this vessel, so you guys will have a trip home.
All right, so you guys go up the
Hatch.
Good luck, Godspeed.
Go up to the next one. At the next level, when you get there, you basically see a very long corridor, and down this corridor there are a number of doors. You get the impression that these were like crew quarters. At the very back, toward the aft, you see a large pair of double doors. And then to your left and right, to the forefront, you have a door on either side, left side and the right side. Both of them are about 30 feet away from your current position, but both of them look like they go onto the bridge.
After you,
Let's go
Captain.
left.
So
Okay,
we're going
so
left.
you enter into the left, and you basically see there's basically 4 consoles. Each has a seat at the console, and then behind that is apparently a captain's chair. And the bridge is currently empty.
Let's secure this room, gentlemen.
I'm going to try and
Okay,
take
so
security.
with a little bit of look, you will find one of those stations was basically like the science station with the scanners. One, of course, is the helm to fly it. One, of course, controls weapons. And the other one is controls engines, basically. You've got one that controls speed, one that controls direction, one that controls weapons, and one that controls the scanners. And then you've got the captain's chair.
I have a
I'm gonna-
piloting skill. Do either one of you have piloting skills? What's yours?
D4 at the moment.
Mine too.
So you want me to go for it?
No, that's okay. I will sit down at the helm. Watch my back, though.
Always.
Doc, you okay?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's see if I can steer this thing.
Are there any kind of connections where he's driving this thing? Since I'm not going to say flying because I'm a doctor. From a different location.
There doesn't seem to be any evidence of it. It looks like he just powered up the engines and then got distracted by something and left.
Okay.
In fact, as soon as you sit down and you start trying to maneuver it, and I do need you to make a piloting check there, Captain.
I rolled a 3 on a die 4.
Okay.
What about your D6?
You're not familiar with these controls. This is a different ship, so you do something, but it wasn't what you meant to do.
I don't think he rolled his D6 either, though.
Oh, did you roll the D6?
A 6
Oh, okay. Then
It blows up.
and a 3.
Okay, so you got a 9. That's a success with the raise. No big deal. You're maneuvering the ship like you're know what you're doing.
Do I
And
know
as soon as you make a maneuver, the voice comes over the intercom going, "I told you to get off my ship."
Come and talk to us, big boy.
Hey, will you tell Lord Jeremy, I forgot your name. That you're
Cowboy.
controlling it right now so that we don't accidentally turn towards the other ship and get shot?
Well, I would be mirroring it as best as I could until it makes an aggressive turn.
Yeah, but it'd be really nice that you know that Dave was doing that,
Sure.
not or Privet Drive or whatever his name is.
All right, let's roll initiative. He busts the door open. He comes running in.
Oh, I was holding it. Okay.
Wow.
All right.
I rolled it just in case you need me to, Johnny. It's
Okay.
there.
Yeah, it may come into it. Mm. Okay. All right. Anybody get above a 20?
I have a natural 20.
So did he.
Do-do-do.
He also got a natural 20. So
And what do we add to that? We add our
your
Agility divided by
Agility.
that.
I
Divided by
have a
2.
4.
Okay.
So that's a 22, right? A 24.
24. Yo, is that a
And
D4?
his, let me see. I don't remember. Okay, yeah, his is a die 10. So
Mine's a
he's
die 6. So, but yeah, die 10 gets it. Unless we're gonna roll the die 6, and you roll your die 10.
no.
That's good because I just rolled a 6.
He's going to attack ahead of you.
Right?
Okay, he's going to enter the room.
Cooper's the one closest to him. Get him.
And you just hold action, wouldn't you, from like 6
Okay, well, I've
hours
got
ago?
3. Okay, so
And if he comes within melee range, Cooper gets a chance to attack him first.
Yeah, with
but,
and I'm
he
holding
does-
the giant mazer.
he does not, but he fires his mazer off.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Okay, so that is a hit.
Who's he attacking?
He is attacking Cooper. The first one he
Do you
saw.
need my parry?
I
or
rolled a
what?
die to see, huh?
Do you need my
With
parry?
ranged weapon,
toughness?
you do not use parry.
Okay.
Okay, so
It'd be your toughness after that.
yeah, now I need your toughness. What's your toughness?
With the suit, it's 6.
Okay, so all right, so where your sheet there on the right hand side, you're going to mark that you have a wound.
So the little -1 thing.
Yeah,
Okay. Ow.
and that brings us to the captain.
Ah!
Wait a second, I didn't get anybody else's. Who?
Nope.
I just got into it. Okay, what did you get there, Logan?
15.
And what did you get, Doc?
14.
Okay, so
11 here.
all right, that kind of works out. Okay, Captain, what are you gonna do?
I am going to close with him and use my mazer to blow him away.
Okay,
Crazy. Boom.
All right, I got a shooting of a die 8. That's a 6.
okay,
And on my D6 is a 2.
okay. So the 6 will definitely hit.
And that's
3
That
die
would be
6.
3 die 6 on the damage.
3 die 6. 4, 4, and a 3 for 11.
Okay. Cooper.
I will also close and
Okay.
fire with my mazer.
Okay.
So that's let's see. So that's a D10 plus my wild D6. That is an let's see. That's an 8 on the die, on the D10, and a 3 on the D6.
Okay.
So 3D6 because I'm
Do
right
3d6
there with him.
damage. Actually, yeah, 3d6.
6, 6, 3. So 15.
All right. So with the masers, with your weapons that would specifically harm them, there's a weakness. You just hit him with 2 of them and did some major damage with 2 of them, and that was more than enough to terminate his life force, and he
Yeah.
falls down with a final Kara.
Hey, guess what, cowboy?
Well, you're still talking, so it must mean we have ourselves a $1 trillion ship.
That's what I'm thinking. And split 4 ways would be pretty good.
Don't forget the other 2.
All right. So, if you further explore the ship in the aft of the upper level, you're going to find the cybernetic or the cryogenic area, where you will find that he has destroyed all of the units except for 1.
Says Kara.
And that is, it currently holds a blonde female wearing some type of a white gown that doesn't really fit her. It looks like it was put on by somebody that didn't understand women's clothing. She's not showing anything. She's covered, but she's not, it just doesn't look right. And she is frozen in her unit. And then there are 4 other units attached to it, looking like they're being used to power her unit. And that was the energy signature you saw back there. Okay, the room is covered in ice, and the motion that you saw at the second level was a water drip that was dripping from this section above. There were also knives in the cafeteria area there. That was dripping ice into the cafeteria. You would have found some knives there to work with. And yes, in the armory, there were bullets for your gun. Real bullets that would have damaged it. And no, there was nothing else in there. It was just an armory. The guns were busted up, and Chadwick with his MacGyver might have been able to have fashioned another firearm out of it, but that was about it.
So we went the right way then.
Pretty much, yeah, you did fine.
Perfectly. Did you see that?
Did you expect us to destroy get the masers off the arms?
It's happened that way before. So I mean, it wasn't a total surprise.
But we won without a single casualty.
Just 1 wound on 1 person, yeah.
Hello.
Nobody died.
Well, you just had a hole in your suit, sir.
You didn't get
There's
bit?
2 wounds. Cooper got wounded and I got wounded.
No, you didn't take a wound.
You didn't
just
take a
took hole in
wound?
your suit.
Oh, I
Just had
thought
a
I
hole.
did.
No,
No,
you didn't
I
get
never
hurt.
applied a wound to you. You were stunned, but you didn't take the wound.
I thought with the decompression stuff, it
No.
ruled it.
We all
you
thought
never-
we was going to die today.
Well, the crew lives on for another adventure. If they,
That's
at
right.
a certain point in time.
And in the lab, the motion in there was a nanobot experiment that was confined, and when the Kong was moving around through there, he knocked it loose and it grew. So what you would have found was a bunch of tentacles that looked like computer screens.
It was
You
sucked
would
us
have had to
in.
have fought that, but you didn't go in to mess with that. So
No,
Well,
laser
we ru-
focus, sir.
Did
Okay,
we ruin your game, Johnny?
no, not really.
Okay.
I mean, it went fine. I mean, you finished it a little faster than I expected you to, but then you didn't really do a whole lot of exploring. I mean, there was some. If you went up and looked in the crew quarters, you might have found some other weapons and things like that were useful. If you went to the bridge and looked at the captain's report, you would have found that Victor was becoming problematic. That he had some kind of a fantasy with the relationship with his counselor Kara.
Now, playing a video game, I would have done all that stuff. But just like in real life, no, here, done. We don't need to go exploring. We don't need looking at things and searching through stuff. No.
But now there are all kinds of things in here where weapons could be attached to make it possible to hurt this thing.
The
But
one
this thing's
person.
pretty tough to fight. But now he used that laser in a way. I mean, he rolled really well. The damage was really good, and there wasn't a whole lot I could do about it because he hadn't activated yet. Like I said, 90% of the time, they go on up to the top and check out the bridge first and start checking out. And once they discover Kara, that's when he usually activates
Nope.
because he's got motion sensors to detect that. But nobody did that because usually what happens is because you enter the second level, they go to the back to see what that motion is. They find the ice dripping, and then they go up to find out why there's ice dripping. Then he gets activated. That's usually how it works. You guys didn't go that way.
Nope.
But then you guys are more seasoned with the role playing, so it doesn't always work that way.
So how come the one guy who wanted to stay on the ship the whole time ended up going down there, sticking his face in the middle of this robot, shooting it with a laser, and then doing a free fall space jump across a gulf of space back into a spaceship? For the one who didn't want to get hurt, he did the most risky crap. What in the world?
I, for the record, was cautious. I stuck to my character.
Well, my guy is space ace, wild card, ace pilot guy, so I did those types of things, but his lifespan is going to go down considerably if I keep playing.
Nah, we're on the Firefly. I mean, the Savage.
Savage 1. Yeah, that means I'm Wash.
I know.
You didn't want to be washed, but you turned into
No, I don't see Wash jumping from ship to ship like that. I see
No.
Mal jumping from ship to ship like that, and Jane doing it, not really wanting to.
Okay, if we got to do it, let's do it right now.
I hate you, Captain.
Of course, Zoe would do it.
Yeah.
That was great, Johnny.
Yeah, well, good job. Good. Happy Halloween, one shot, and then next week
Yeah,
we'll
well,
be back.
it didn't. It gets creepier if you go in there and you hear the drip from the water. And I mean, but we didn't do that. We didn't do any of those things. Like I said, you guys just didn't go the way it usually goes. I mean, but now I have had it go where they ended up in a space battle
With
between the two
Victor,
ships.
with Victor in the ship.
Yeah.
I got to cut that right off, too. Can't have all that.
But now we didn't need to do that this time. But
I was prepared.
Yeah, I know. Blowing the ship up while we're on it.
No, I wasn't gonna do that.
Just if I get attacked. What is it? How's that help us?
I would
now,
cripple. I would cripple the
masers
ship.
the masers did help quite a bit. I got to say, that did to make the turn.
So
But
next week we're back with.
game.
Yeah, next week we're back with Jonathan's game. Our character is in a tight spot, if everybody remembers. I believe we were left down in the middle of combat, fighting two mirror images of a couple of characters. So that should be entertaining
Actually, I
and
think
fun.
combat just finished when
Yeah,
we
we just
left.
finished that, didn't we?
Did we finish that combat?
Yeah.
Because last I remember,
the
there was two
vampire
of them left.
ran away, and we got to go
Right.
there and kill the vampire.
Yeah, because we killed the other two, and then it was
I don't.
just.
We didn't kill the barbarians though, did we, John?
The barbarians dissolved after he left because they
Oh,
were
that's
like,
right.
the druid got away and the vampire missed it out after he was at hit points for 0 hit points and nobody paid attention to him.
But we're still down in that Coliseum, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and that's right. That druid killed all those kids.
No, Jonathan killed all those kids.
No, he didn't. The villains killed all those kids.
It was the druid. It was the villain.
The villain's got a villain. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But that's usually the way it goes. Every time I've ever ran one of these games, it never went quite the way I thought it was going to. So I'm used to that.
Well, I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, keep this crew in mind for another one shot sometime.
But, well, there are others. I mean, I've never done any more, but I have thought of others.
Well, this is a good crew. And
Because
we have characters now with these guys, so
Now we got to go sell the Enterprise and get some robbed so we don't have any more money and go back looking.
either that or the next adventure could be us trying to get the Enterprise somewhere and pirates attacking us.
That's true.
So.
When do you two want to sign us out?
Oh, you want to, Johnny, or you want me to?
go ahead. You got it.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. Happy Halloween. And from Mental Health Heroes, be kind to one another. And bless you.
See you guys.
Like,
Oh.